Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. The product I'm going to talk to you about today is something that's really useful if you take a lot of notes. Now I personally use a traditional sort of paper pad and pen to do all of my scheduling and my note taking. I like that physical interaction between me writing and the sort of pen and paper. It just feels right to me. I've never got into just sitting there sort of typing notes into an iPhone or into an iPad or other tablet. I've always wanted to take physical notes. And this product from Livescribe, which is their Aegir Smartpen, it's their Pro Edition in this sort of exclusive, I think they call it Dolphin Black, really has captured my attention because it allows me to capture notes in that manual form, the traditional way with pen and paper, but also have them ported over into a digital form as well. And it is really very, very clever indeed. Now I have reviewed the Livescribe Smart Pens before. This is their latest edition. As I said, this is the product packaging. This allows you to sort of store in the pen up to 1200 A4 pages of handwritten notes, and then you sync them across later to your device, and that could be the app. There is the Livescribe Plus app on your smartphone, or indeed you can have it on your laptop or desktop as well. There is a desktop version. You can add voice notes as well, which is really very, very cool. And voice notes are good for if you just need to recap on what you were listening to or making notes about at the time. Some extra detail about the particular note or the diagram perhaps that you're making. Handwritten notes are also searchable, which is really cool. So you can actually search back through notes that you've written. And you can also auto-sync your notes to various cloud services. Things like OneNote, Evernote, Dropbox, etc, etc. Even Google Drive I think is in there as well. You can easily share the notes. I'm rabbling on, aren't I? You can share the notes. Very, very cool features in here. You can even transcribe notes from 22 different languages. Unbelievable. And this is a very, very light smart pen. Before I show you the smart pen in a little bit more detail, let me show you what you get inside the box. You do get a little tiny charging cable, full-size USB to micro USB. You get these ADNA stickers. These are used with the ADNA Discovery app for extra functionality in the pen. You also get this quick start guide. This sort of details how to get the pen up and running, how to sync it, and all of the other features, and the LED feedback as well. This uses a dual mode Bluetooth to synchronize. It's got 128 megabytes of memory in it. Rechargeable battery, which gives you about 10 hours of continuous sort of writing use between charges. So nice information in that little guide. Just to touch on this, this is more than adequate because it is quite a simple smart pen to get up and running, but I would have liked to just seen a little bit more detail in there as well, because there are so many different features. Then we got the smart pen itself, which I'm going to show you closer very shortly. And then we've got the lined journal #1. Now you can buy different journals to use this pen with. This is the one that comes supplied inside the box. Love the colour, love the quality first of all. As you know, I really like moleskin notebooks, which I called Moleskine for many, many years for some unknown reason to me, but hey ho, we do these weird things. This is got some sort of pairing icons in the front here, depending on what smart pen you're going to be using. And then they just look like a regular notepad. Let me give you a closer look at this. It just looks like a regular lined notepad, but if you look very closely, you can actually see there's fine micro dots all over the page. There's also these special icons in the corner for favoriting a page or starring a page, flagging, tagging, and also up the top here, quick send feature as well for if you want to share what you've written on that page. So it's really a very, very nicely laid out page. It does have the downside that you have to use these sort of micro dotted pages to make your notes, but it is a very, very nice quality of paper, really high quality. In the back here, just go to the back page, you can see it's just some details about the format and size. It's 145 by 200 millimeters, and there's no special pages. This is all lined all the way through. So I'd like to have seen like a combo notebook included with some different pages, but alas, it is just like a ruled notebook, but very nice quality. Now let's show you the actual pen. That's what you came to see in this video. So this is the Livescribe Aegir, and this is the Pro edition. On this end here, we have got the charging port. So this is a micro USB charging port. You can use their supplied cable, or indeed I've been charging it on my desk with my regular USB charger. There is also a little tiny sort of lanyard connector here, so you could connect this to like a little sort of lanyard around your neck, or sort of a wrist strap. I don't know why you do that, but you can do that if you so wish. And you've also got the pen clip on this end. This is what I would use to sort of clip it into a pocket. It feels very light. When I first got this out of the box, I thought it doesn't feel very sort of robust because it has got like this plastic body. This pen clip, which has got a nice spring action to it, is metal. So it feels good quality, but it does feel light. But don't let that put you off because the functionality is still there. Let's remove this here. Standard sort of pen cap. You can sort of post it to use, but it doesn't click into place. So do bear that in mind. You're going to have to probably sit this down onto a desk whilst you're using it. And then this is the clever bit. So we've got an LED light here which gives you feedback regarding sort of the status of the pen. And then we've got what looks like a fountain pen nib, but it is indeed a regular sort of biro or ballpoint nib. And you do get an extra refill inside the box. So this has currently got a refill in, and it just writes like a normal pen. Let me give you a close-up look at this. But just hidden away in this piece here is obviously the sensor or pickup, which is going to help it record exactly what you're writing or doodling on the page. It's going to track what you're writing with the regular pen nib, and it's going to record that in the pen up to 1200 pages of A4, 128 megabytes of memory inside this Smartpen. And then when you sync it with the app, and that can be on your smartphone, tablet or laptop or desktop, it would actually transfer the pages that you've written and made notes on alongside the various actions that you can assign alongside the notes, alongside the various diagrams, alongside the various audio notes that you've recorded as well, all in this pen, transferred to the app. That is absolutely fantastic. It is very, very clever indeed. And it writes beautifully. And the fact that you've then got a digital copy of what you've written or what you've drawn in a diagram, for example, and the notes alongside and the audio recorded alongside is absolutely fantastic. It is a very, very useful and very good pen. The actual app, I think, is very well laid out. The fact it's available on the desktop as well makes it even more beneficial and even more usable because you can take clip-ins, you can convert things to PDF, for example, you can share things on emails. It's got so many use case scenarios. Now, I would say something like this is ideal for me, who makes a lot of pen and paper notes. Ideal for somebody maybe working in medical profession that makes a lot of notes. Ideal for students that are making notes during their lectures and seminars. So many use case scenarios. I think Livescribe have done a fantastic job with this and it works flawlessly. Only sort of negative bits that I would say there is room for improvement is just maybe in the presentation of the pen. It sort of looks nice in the box, but once you get it out, you just sort of feel the lightness is a little bit lacking. But they have made this as their lightest smart pen yet, so I suppose they've achieved it in that respect. And then the only other thing is I would have liked sort of some sort of variation in the notebooks, but it still works. Don't take that as a deal breaker. It's not by any means a deal breaker. As a package, this is absolutely fantastic. This is the Livescribe Aegir. Yep, this video is live, guys. This is the Livescribe Aegir Pro edition smart pen. I've left links down in the video description so where you can pick this up for yourself. Please do check those out. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Please do subscribe as well, and I'll see you in another video very soon.